Good morning, YouTubers, or whatever it is they call YouTube by the time you watch this. Well, it's Mark the Curious here, and we are in Shinjuku, Tokyo, and the time is now 11:10, and it's the 20th of March 2015. We're at Shinjuku Station. Shinjuku Station is the world's largest station and the world's busiest station. Carries about 1.5 million people a day just through this one station. In fact, you can't see it, it's an entire city block big. This is just one of the entrances. Now, I've come here for a particular reason. Inside here is something interesting and something rather beautiful that I want to see. A railway station of this size might be an interesting place to look for something beautiful, I know, but let's go and see if we can see what it is. And here it is. This object that's coming along is the Romancecar. I think this one here might be a 50,000 series one, or maybe a 10,000 series. I must say I'm not an expert on them. But there are at least 4 reasons why this is a particular interest. Now you might say to me, well, get over it, it's a train. But actually there are 4 reasons why this is a particularly beautiful train. One of them is, well, just look at it, it is in fact a beautiful train. It's beautifully designed, a piece of sculpture, lovely thing. Second, it has a beautiful purpose. Its purpose is to take honeymooning couples on their honeymoon to the resort of Hakone, with its beautiful views of Mount Fuji, very popular with newlyweds. So it takes them there. Another reason is because the designers who designed this particular type of train did so extremely well that this train broke all speed records straight away. In fact, it was so impressive that the as yet unbuilt Shinkansen line engineers came to take a look at what people did right on the design of this train, and they copied the basic principle, electrical multiple unit design, that this train has for the Shinkansen line. So this train really is the father of all high-speed rail trains as well. And the 4th reason is, you might recognize it because if you play Microsoft Train Simulator, as I do sometimes, then this is the train that you can drive on the Tokyo to Odawara line. So, let's go and take a look inside. Well, you don't see this much in Japan. This train is so famous that even the Japanese queue up to take pictures of it. I had to storm past quite a big queue of other people taking pictures at the other end as well. But there you go, that proves I'm not alone in thinking that this is an interesting train. One thing you must notice about this train, notice that this train doesn't have a locomotive. That was an important thing in its design. The electrical multiple units had been used for subway trains and the like before, but never for a high-speed express. This was the first high-speed express to use electrical multiple unit. Experts thought that they could never maintain the speeds comfortably with multiple unit, but this train did. But as a result, it has no locomotive. Now, because it's got no locomotive, it means that passengers can sit here in the front and enjoy the view of Mount Fuji on the way there. Hello, give me a big wave. Of course, you have all these junior engineers determined to learn. The kids love it. By the way, it's very difficult to get a reservation on this train. It's to sit in the front seat like this. You have to make sure that you get your reservation in early. Unfortunately, I was too late, and all these reserved seats have gone. Sadly, next time I come, I'll make sure I get it for you. So where's the driver? Well, the driver has to be up there in a blister at the top. How does he get in and out? Well, there's a little ladder that comes down from the ceiling here. Maybe I'll get it for you later. It's stowed in its up position now, but that's where it is. And that's how the driver gets in and out. An ingenious design. So here's our conductor checking the tickets. He's noticed that I don't have a reservation here, but he just politely asked me to move back when I finish taking pictures. I'll come forward again a little bit to take pictures, but the front seats, they look as if they're empty, but they're not. They're full of small children and their father. Everybody seems to have video cameras out and they're recording the journey. Everybody's obviously really enjoying it. Yeah, they'll have to make sure the kids have enjoyment. Look at that. They're giving the kid the railway hat. Well, I think that would convince anyone to become a train driver when they grow up. Oh, by the way, there's the other unique thing about this train. Look at the seats. Japanese train seats always have an armrest in between the 2 seats. That's of course to prevent any canoodling and hanky-panky among passengers. But since the purpose of this train is in fact canoodling and hanky-panky, uniquely this train doesn't have armrests between the seats. Another thoughtful move on the behalf of the designers of this train. I notice as well that the local people are fascinated by this view. As I've been sitting here, people keep on running forward with cameras and iPads and so forth and taking pictures through the front window here. I think this front window is a brilliant idea. Every train should have it. So there we have it. I think this is a beautiful train. Certainly one of the loveliest ones I've had a chance to ride in. It was very comfortable, very smooth all the way. And the passengers obviously enjoyed it very much. The air conditioning is just lovely, the smell's nice, and the staff are very kind. Now that I'm here at Hakone station, we can get a slightly better view of the Romancecar. Although it's busy here, you can see its outline very nicely. Let's see if I can stand somewhere away from the crowds a little bit. I can't help noticing that a lot of people have got their cameras out, their camera phones and videos. There's train enthusiasts here, there's kids here. Even girls are taking pictures of this train. I haven't seen that before. Yes, there it is. It's a good idea though to have the driver up there like that. It does mean that the people can see forward. I think it makes a lot of difference to the trip. It was a wonderful trip, especially for the kids. The kids were having a wonderful time there down the front row. Here's our conductor respectfully bowing to the next passengers in his train. The train's quite long. I think it's got something like 11 cars, so it's a pretty long thing. There are other videos on YouTube that show you this train in motion. I'm probably not going to have time to take a good look. It does give you an impression of it anyway.